What's popping? What's cracking? I had a technical difficulty this morning. You feel me? A technical difficulty. Tap in. Yeah, nigga. Like I said, ain't nobody hiding. You niggas pull up. Tap in. Pull up to the pull up. Technical difficulty this morning. That's right. Straight online on my boxes and my fucking do-rag. Cause I gotta handle some shit today. You heard? This shit simple, nigga. This shit real simple. You heard? Real simple. See, if you'd have been, niggas would have pulled up early, you would have seen my face, you feel me? But I had a little technical difficulty because I'm still in my boxes and my do-rag and shit like that. But I gotta let niggas know ain't nobody hiding. So if you tune in, nigga, I might fuck up and hit the camera and you get to see my face for niggas who might think I'm hiding. You heard? Nah, nigga. I'm dealing with real shit over here. Real shit. So like I said, some things gotta be addressed. We got technical difficulties going on. You dig? So I'm gonna let a few people pull up and I'm gonna get into the shit. Shout out to the chat, Fresh Ain't Dead. You heard? Young News. We about to be lit. We about to be lit up in here. Trust me when I tell you, I'm about to get into some shit today because niggas been talking crazy. Niggas been talking real funny and suspect, you heard? And this what it is. So I'm about to get into the shit. We're gonna get into this shit real quick. Y'all ready? It's the 4NOFAME Primetime Episode 24 live stream. And you know we go live. And for those that pulled up earlier, you might have seen the camera slip up and I'm here in my boxes and my t-shirt and my do-rag. You heard? So that's what I'm trying to tell you, niggas. I don't cap. I don't got nothing to play with, and I don't got a front for the camera, nigga. Because if I'm gonna be in front of the camera, you gonna see a nigga shining and things of that nature. You heard? But right now, this is business to the point where I had to just get into the shit. You heard? And I had a few technical difficulties this morning, nigga. So we're gonna get into the shit. The first thing I'm gonna be talking about is the City of Lies. The City of Lies movie. I don't know who's seen it. I don't know who checked it out, you heard? But the City of Lies is a new Biggie movie. You heard? It's a new big movie, and it's showing the corruption that's going on. It's showing the corruption in the town. So that's why, you understand, we about to get into some shit. I'm also gonna get into how a lot of people getting paid off TikTok. A lot of people getting paid off TikTok. And it's mostly white people. And you're going to understand what's going on, why they doing your dances, and why they trying to be you and things of that nature. You heard? Salute 718. Let's get into the shit. Like I said, I had a technical difficulty this morning. You heard? And we had some problems, but we back at it. So everybody pull up on the pull up, and we're going to get into this shit. And check it out. I'm also going to be getting into how BT is the devil. You understand? BT ain't shit. All they want to do is get at your kids. And I'm also going to get into niggas with agent behavior. A lot of agent behavior online, and we're going to talk about that too. And then I'm going to get into niggas and they suspect behavior. So this is what I'm telling you. We about to be lit. So City of Lies, the movie with Johnny Depp. It's a good movie, and it's also going to have basically the LAPD had their hands in that whole Biggie Small situation. You dig? It's going to have Russell Poole was on the case, and he feel like the LAPD had their hands in the pot. And also, you dig, Gene Deal, he also had a role in the movie. You know what I'm saying? And it was good to see Johnny Depp spitting Gene Deal name out his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Everything Gene Deal said was official. You did because it played out in the movie. So now, the things I want to say about that movie is it showed a lot of suspect shit. And we also know it's still an open case. You dig? And as long as it's an open case, nobody gonna go to jail. And we gotta understand something. This is a case that they don't want to crack anyway. They don't want to crack this case. Because like Gene Deal told you, it's a lot of money involved. But in my opinion, you feel me? In my opinion, no disrespect. In my opinion, that whole Biggie Smalls situation was a ritualistic killing. You feel me? That whole Biggie Tupac shit was some ritualistic shit. Don't get me wrong, it was about money too. Because certain people got paid and benefited off the whole shit. But my whole thing, we gotta understand that it's no coincidence that Biggie Smalls and Tupac both was Geminis. And they both got killed. They got killed 6 months apart as well. And that's why I say you got to understand what's going on. Then you also got to look at how it was certain beef and certain situations that happened at the Shrine Auditorium. You did. You got to understand what the Shrine Auditorium is about. You'll see certain things took place there, and you'll see a lot of suspect things happen. You also going to see there was a lot of undercover activity. There was a lot of FBI activity, and there was a lot of cover-ups. The main thing we got to understand when Big got killed, that shit was very strategic and it was very professional. And we know that one thing we got to say is that we know that niggas from the hood don't got accurate aim like that. You understand? Niggas from the hood don't know how to shoot niggas that clean and that perfect with perfection and get away. So like I said, I'm not making no accusations. This all alleged. This is my opinion. That whole City of Lies situation, it shows us how the LAPD is outright corrupt and how Russell Poole was a good cop trying to do good work. And basically, they drove that man crazy to the point where that man was living like a bum in his last days in a dirty crib. He lost his family. And at the end of the day, he lost his pension. You might as well say he lost all his pension. He lost majority of his pension after being a good officer for all them years, and then he died of a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? The movie showed he died of a heart attack. Basically, he went to the LAPD to bring forth some information. And that last trip he made to the LAPD, he had a stroke and he didn't make it out. It's just mighty funny. The nigga made it all the way there, and then he died of a heart attack. But we neither here nor there. I'm not here to speculate on none of that. And I'm not here to make, you understand, no accusations. I'm just trying to tell you that even this case could be bigger than the LAPD. That's all I'm saying. This shit could be bigger than a lot of more shit than what we know. But one thing we know is that these two individuals had a lot of power and they was about to bring forth unity and they had to go. And when both of these two people got killed, talking about Biggie and Pop, a lot of people got paid off that shit. People are still getting paid, dropping documentaries, movies, and giving interviews. Off these two individuals, people are still getting money. So that's why we got to look at the big picture like, this shit got to be some type of game going on because, like I said, these niggas got information to catch a nigga pissing on the sidewalk. Like, you could have slapped somebody 10 years ago and niggas can find out and pull that shit up. So, like I said, when we see shit like this happen, it's sanctioned. But I'm going to say everybody watch the movie City of Lies because it's a good movie. It's a good movie, and it's touching on a different aspect of how Russell Poole, played by Johnny Depp. So you know Johnny Depp is a good actor. Johnny Depp played Russell Poole on the case, cracking the case, and getting to the bottom of what's really going on. And also Miss Wallace has an appearance in the movie. The real Miss Wallace is in the movie. You dig? And it's a good movie. And if I'm not mistaken, it's on Stars right now. but you definitely can find it on Hulu. You dig? So I suggest everybody go see the movie City of Lies and then draw your own opinion. You know what I'm saying? On how you feel like it all played out and how it went down. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people not really speaking about it. I don't know if a lot of people know about the movie, but the movie City of Lies with Johnny Depp and Forrest Whitaker, you understand? It's out right now, but it's all about the Biggie Small case and how Russell Poole was putting in his work trying to crack the case. You dig? And while he was trying to crack the case, it was a lot of people trying to throw him off, and he lost a whole lot fucking with that case. And he lost his whole career, basically. He lost his career, and he basically died broke. He died fucked up, you know what I'm saying? All because he was trying to crack the case and save, I'm not going to say save, but he wanted to bring truth to the whole Biggie Small case, and that man lost his life. Therefore, that shit is still an open case. It's going to stay an open case, and to be real, them cases ain't never going to be closed. You dig? They never going to be closed. That's all you got to know. Unless it's going to be a fall guy, but I doubt it. Them cases would never be closed. And that's what I want to speak on City of Lies. So shout out to everybody that pulled in. Yeah, I had a little discrepancy this morning. You heard? I had a little camera action, and I was sitting here with my do-rag on. You feel me? Fresh out the bed in my boxes. You heard? So I had to start the live over. You heard? But some people might have caught it. But pardon me if you caught it. But I gotta let niggas know ain't nobody hiding. And I'm about to get into some shit today because there's some people that have told me about some niggas talking out the side of their mouth. You heard? And like I said, all you got to do is say my name, nigga, and I'm going to address what I got to address. We got a lot of topics to touch on today. The next thing I'm going to speak on how people, it's a lot of people getting paid off TikTok, but mainly what's going on is these white people getting paid off of TikTok. I'm not speaking on racism. I'm just trying to explain somehow. When you watch TikTok and you see all them people dancing and they clowning, a lot of them, they getting paid off that shit. That's how a lot of people been making it through the pandemic as well, putting extra money on the table. They've been putting extra money on the table through TikTok videos, you know what I'm saying? It's a certain way you get royalties, a certain way you get paid. That's why you're going to see a lot of people, mainly foreigners, on TikTok at a high level because they've been on that shit the whole pandemic, you heard? Another thing I'm going to speak on is how BT is the devil and how the whole purpose of BT is to brainwash your kids and have you stupid. That's the whole purpose of BT. That's why you're going to see BT keep showing the same old shit and the same old shit. Like I told you before, you'll see every certain time BT going to show Menace to Society. You understand? They always going to show Menace. They also going to always show shit like Soul Plane. They're going to show Tyler Perry movies. BT is really brainwashing entertainment for black people. Basically, BT is the nigga channel. You feel me? It's like the Black Slander channel. That's really what it's about. That's why I can't watch cable. But you got to understand, see, MTV, they bought BT a long time ago. BT been hijacked. It's just black faces. And all they do is promote propaganda to slander niggas on that channel. You got to understand that. So what I'm trying to show you is a lot of these networks are in cahoots to paint pictures of slander, just like Hitler did in Germany when he was putting out a lot of propaganda, slandering the Jews before he put that work in and did all the wicked shit he did. So when I'm looking at BT, them the type of niggas, they sell out niggas. You understand? BET whole purpose is to brainwash your kids and keep the same cycle going. Why you think the same movies you watched 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, they still showing the same shit. And your kids watching the same shit because it's a programming. It's a programming on how to be a nigga. You got to understand that niggas are made. Niggas are not born, niggas are made. See, we born as righteous kings and queens at a high level. But as soon as we start taking in certain things, that's when we start being made. We start being molded into something that we not, and that's called niggas. And it's a whole science behind that if you got to know about alchemy, they did They took man and worked magic and took an individual and changed them into something else. Like you heard about how Jesus turned water into wine. That's the same way how they took the black man and woman and turned them into niggas. That's why they don't know who they are. That's why niggas is lost right now. But my point is, BET is the main promoters of this shit. If you notice, BET is the main ones that put nothing but ignorant ass shit and shit from the past. Because they want to keep niggas stuck in the fucking past. That's what they do. You heard? So that's why I'm telling niggas, you gotta watch out for when your kids watching, don't let your I ain't gonna say don't let your kids watch BT, but when your kids watching BT, you gotta be breaking some of that shit down. Like you can't just be letting, like if you let a thought go in somebody's head or you let a thought go through your head and you don't analyze it and break it down, that thought can infiltrate your body. Like if you sit, let's just say you sitting there watching TV. It's some suspect behavior come on the screen and you don't say nothing and you watching it with your child. Basically what you doing is co-signing what you watching. So every time you watch something on TV and you know it ain't right, you gotta break it down so that child understand what they're watching and they don't get confused. That's the whole point of how you gotta watch TV now, damn near, because they always throwing visuals on there, telling lies to your vision. And we know a lot of us, we grown, we got wisdom, but the kids don't know. When a kid watch TV, they get brainwashed and they think everything on TV is real. That's just how it go. You understand? So we got to understand what's going on. But BET is the main conspirators of keeping blacks ignorant and painting ignorant pictures. That's their main purpose. So that's why I don't fuck with BET. Salute to the chat. Another thing I'm going to speak on is cleaned up crackheads. Cleaned up crackheads in the world today. The reason why I'm going to say that is because a lot of people got a lot of voice and opinion nowadays. But a lot of people, like I told you before, they're not living in their truth. It's a lot of cleaned up crackheads that think because they cleaned up now, they're supposed to be respected at a certain level. And don't get me wrong, congratulations for those who clean their life up. But we gotta understand, it's a lot of space gaps within time. Meaning, all right, a lot of people are popping out now, telling their story, giving information, but it's a lot of gaps in their stories. It's a lot of years missing. And my point is, it was a time where a lot of people went on the wire for years. And what we call on the wire, what I call on the wire is when you just been getting high for years. And a lot of people have been getting high for years and they are recovering addicts and recovering junkies. Now that they cleaned up, they feel like they're in position to speak on certain things. And what I mean by that is a lot of you niggas' history are not consistent. That's why you got gaps. Like you got niggas be telling stories from the 90s and they be trying to apply that shit to the 2020s when the whole time, somewhere in between that line, they was fiended out. And they wasn't even active. You dig? A lot of people was not active consistently. See, a nigga like me, I've been consistent through years. And my point is I wasn't always on the streets. See, I was the type of nigga, I had smarts. When the streets looking shady or crazy, I'm the type of nigga, I get a job. You heard? I go to school. I always just switch my hustle, do something different, because that's the only way you're gonna make it throughout the years. That's why they say if you try to just play them streets and sell drugs forever and gangbang forever, it's a fact. You're gonna be dead or go to jail. You cannot do that shit as a career. It's not gonna happen. And part of the reason why I'm still here is because it was times when I did other things. Like when I seen the streets drying up or I seen the streets getting hot, like I said, I get a job. If I was in a certain place and I seen it wasn't no prosperity there and I see all those niggas doing is going to jail or shit ain't moving, I'll move out of town. I move somewhere else where I can be prosperous at. I never believed that being stuck in one spot. Because being stuck in one spot, that's your demise. And I'm saying this to say that it's a lot of niggas been really stuck in one spot. A lot of people been on a wire. A lot of people been addicts. And now they coming out on the scene like they people of authority, or they been consistent throughout all their years. You get what I'm saying? That's what's been going on. A lot of funny shit. And the reason why I say that is because YouTube gave a lot of niggas a platform. And some niggas think because they got a platform, they like some type of authority figure, or they got some type of power. And all I'm saying is this: don't let this shit go to your head. If you cleaned your life up, good for you, get your money. But it's a lot of, I'm not just talking about YouTube, even in the street. Matter of fact, you might be at a job and it's a motherfucker, you're a boss or supervisor, but that nigga probably used to be a crackhead back in the day, and he trying to run down on you and have you do a whole bunch of shit, all because he cleaned up, he got a little job making money now. And I'm gonna get into that too, as far as abuse of power and how a lot of people use their power to bully. Like, you got people on a job that'll bully you. Bullying is all type of forms. You got, anytime you got a person in power or influence and they use that as a weapon against people, that's bullying. That's what bullying is, you heard? And it's a lot of people in position that they bullying. So my point is, you got people that was crackheads, junkies, flunkies, all type of shit 20 years ago, 15, 10 years ago, and now they in position, now they think they hold weight. And some of these niggas be throwing their weight around like they that nigga. You understand? That's on the street, that's at work, that's in all type of fields. But we got to understand the crack epidemic was real, and a lot of people was crackheads, woolly heads, and zombies. But now they want to walk around and act like they speaking for the black race. But meanwhile, this is my point. A lot of people just swept a lot of their shit under the rug, and they never really came clean. And what I mean by that, I'm gonna prove it to you, like I told you. Anytime you always speaking about somebody else and you quick to give information about other people, you give other people background, you give people life story, but you never told your story on how at one point you was getting high, at one point you was sleeping outside, you was doing foul shit, breaking into cars. See, if you don't tell that part of your story, that's how I know you's a fraud and you fabricating shit. Because there's a lot of niggas that been living a foul life and they want to get online, or they might be in position of power at your job, like I said, and they want to be shot callers and they want to talk down to you like they better than you. And that's the part, that's my whole point. You ain't no position to act like you better than nobody just because you cleaned your life up. If you cleaned your life up, you're supposed to help somebody or lead by example. That don't make you better than somebody because you cleaned your life up. Because my whole point is, a lot of you niggas are functioning ex-crackheads and addicts. And you think nobody don't know. That's why you got a lot of gaps in your story, and your gangster don't add up. Your success stories don't add up. But you want to be the voice of the people. Like I said, salute to the chat. I'm going to touch on a few things today. Like a lot of this agent behavior. Now, there's been some things brought to my attention, and it's certain niggas, I'm going to leave them alone. That's a fact. It's certain niggas right now that are dealing with agent behavior, and it's been brought to my attention that some of these niggas on YouTube are agents. And what I mean by that, they working. So it's certain niggas, I'm not gonna say their name no more. So I had to put that out there right now. Certain niggas, I'm not saying their name. Because like I said, the authorities know. See, before the confidential informants played the block, before they was ear hustlers, they sat in the barbershop, they was walking around, they want to hang around you and your mans, they had to get in where they fit in. But now, a lot of these niggas are online working. A lot of niggas are lining niggas up right now as we speak. That's why I told you I don't want a lot of niggas. I don't want a lot of niggas that I don't fuck with on my channel, meaning I don't want a large following just to come up overnight, because that's how a lot of infiltrators get in your midst. And right now, it's been brought to my attention, it is agent niggas on YouTube right now. And a lot of them are the main ones talking that gang talk. These are facts. A lot of niggas online talking that gang talk is down with the police. So therefore, it's certain niggas, I'm leaving them niggas alone. I'm not saying them niggas' name, none of that shit. Because I done figured it out. We got the word, and niggas know what time it is. So like I said, you got a lot of informants, you got cleaned up crackheads, and you got niggas that want to be in position. And that's part of why YouTube is going down the gutter, along with the fallen rappers. You heard about it. The brothers don't spoke on it. You got a lot of fallen rappers on YouTube because they want the bag and they got to keep their bills paid. But what niggas don't understand is a lot of these fallen rappers on YouTube, they making shit hot. Like I'm gonna give you an example. Like when you see certain rappers, you always going like say niggas like Yuck Mouth. Niggas like, I'm just giving an example. Yuck Mouth, Spider Low, just giving little examples. How niggas always online smoking mad weed on camera, like shit like that. And there's nothing wrong with smoking weed, but I'm trying to show you it's a certain behavior that's on YouTube now that's eventually gonna get shut down because they just started creating new YouTube guidelines for Facebook and Instagram. They're right now in Silicon Valley, Google, all of them, they're creating even stricter guidelines for all of this shit. For every social media, now the littlest shit you do and say, you're gonna get flagged and shut down. That's why it's also agents in position now where niggas ain't even gonna be able to say what they want and do what they want to do. But I'm trying to tell you, once a lot of these so-called celebrities got online, they making the shit hot. Because the higher ups are watching the celebrities. They want to know if they talking too much out their mouth and if they informing the people. And basically what's going on is the fallen rappers are put in place to cock block the niggas from the streets and the up and coming YouTubers. They put in place the cock block shit. And while they put in place the cock block shit, they also making it hot. That's just what's going on. If you notice something, you always see these niggas always smoking weed in the camera looking real nervous. See, like when I see a nigga smoking weed and he's smoking too much, the nigga, after a while, niggas start looking nervous or they start looking like they want something else. I'm just being real. That's why when I first dissed Kwame Brown, the way he was smoking that hookah, and I did the shit called Mama's Hook, and I know he heard the shit because the nigga Ben stopped smoking them hookahs on TV because I said the way he was smoking them hookahs, it looked like he really wanted to smoke something else. You dig? And that's what happened. Because a lot of these niggas be making shit hot. Them higher up niggas, them so-called fallen rappers and entertainers, they are here to make shit hot. They are gatekeepers. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't take this YouTube shit too serious. This shit is just a stepping stone, a building block. Get your money, promote your channel, do what you got to do, but understand, always think like this shit could end any day. That's how you got to think. You heard? I'm telling you that for a fact because they about to put in new criteria where basically you ain't gonna really be able to say and do nothing no more. And then on top of that, we know we got the flagging agenda. We got a lot of niggas flagging, snitching, and telling. That's also been making niggas hot too. See, a lot of that trolling, the community section is aware now, and a lot of that flagging is making you basically the more niggas kept doing all that flagging, y'all put YouTube on point to a lot of shit. So therefore, everybody's hot now. And now they're creating a whole new criteria where niggas ain't gonna be able to say what they want and do what they want no more. That's how it's going down. So whether you like it or not, that's what it is. So I'm telling you, a lot of these niggas been put in place to shut this shit down for real. They just doing it real slick. That's why I say it's a lot of agent behavior online. Right now, I'm gonna say a strong percentage of content creators are agents, a high percentage. Not all of them, not all of them, but it's a large percentage of them. They watchers. And that's how a lot of them niggas getting their money too. You heard? Some of these niggas are set up by the police. The police are adding subscribers and the views, and some of these niggas are working. That's all I'm gonna say. And another thing I'm gonna say, I see a lot of you niggas done ran out of content. You niggas been stretching the whole duck situation out. And now what you gonna talk about today? Because like I told you, every time a certain individual drop that video or create that trending topic, you're gonna see a whole bunch of niggas following that same wave. That's how you know we in a time of follow the leader and we in a time of niggas doing whatever. A lot of you niggas are just in the way and you destroying this shit. That's why I'm trying to tell all my real content creators, step your game up, start getting busy before this shit over with. Because I see where all this shit going. You heard? They are trying to destroy this shit because they know a lot of people are getting enlightened. You got a lot of people being prosperous on YouTube. A lot of people are changing their life, getting out of the streets. And it's people that don't like that. Salute to the chat. Huey the God, you heard, Florida, Queen of Attraction, Veronica Jarvis, the Black 718. Salute. They don't want unity. Basically, I'm going to tell you right now, YouTube is one of the last forms of unification. It's one of the last forms, one of the last platforms we got to communicate and distribute information. You dig? We also know it's on every other social network. This is my whole point. Y'all gonna feel me on this. You know on Twitter, you see on Twitter, you can put porno shit on Twitter. You can put some of the lowest down shit on Twitter and Instagram. Definitely Twitter. On Twitter, anything goes on Twitter. You damn near could put a nigga damn near probably dying on Twitter and they're not gonna say nothing. But when it comes to YouTube, why is there all these restrictions? You gotta ask that question. Because they know YouTube is the purest form of touching the people. Because one thing you gotta understand, for somebody to subscribe to your channel, they gotta really fuck with you or they gotta really be interested in what you're saying. Or a lot of people, their subscribers represent their influence. And the higher ups don't like that. Then they also know, like we all know about these new algorithms, they also know if you the type to keep people tuned in, watching your shit consistently, they know you got influence. Now, once they know you got influence, now they want to start analyzing your topics and what you stand for, your political views. Now they watching you. That's why you see some niggas, you'll see your channel start slowing down. Or you'll see, I'm pretty sure a lot of niggas know this, you'll see certain videos automatically start popping and certain videos don't go nowhere. That's all by design. Don't get it fucked up, my nigga. Don't think just because you do certain videos, they ain't popping or the shit you said ain't lit or you ain't had no good content. Don't get that fucked up. They pick and choose which videos they want to take off and then they also slow them down. Yeah, I know this for a fact. You know, you can have a video today that shit could do, it could be going at 3, 5, 6,000. You feel me? My point is you'll see the numbers climbing for one day and then the next day that shit don't do nothing. And then the next day that shit don't do nothing. That shows you right there they playing with the algorithm. They playing with people's shit and they watching. That's why I'm gonna be real. Every real video I did of real knowledge, that shit only did like 200, 300, 3 and change, 4 and change. I'm talking about the jewels, like the whole column I got when I was speaking, like the whole column I got, the playlist of wisdom for millennials, where I'm really dropping jewels and speaking on information. I'm not clowning. I'm not doing none of that. None of them videos don't go nowhere because that's how I set up the beat. And mind you, I'm speaking on topics that I know people fuck with. I'm speaking on topics that I know people want to know, but they control which shit move and what don't move. That's why right now, like I said, if you got some ignorant shit, or you put somebody on, and then you got to understand this too. The way they got it set up, it's certain people authorized that you can talk about. Like it's certain people you can talk about and that shit'll move. But it's certain people you talk about, that shit won't go nowhere. That's how you know who the agents are too. I'm gonna be real with you. It's certain people you can talk about online and that shit'll fly. It's okay. You'll see, put it like this. It's certain people, you'll see everybody that speak on this particular name, you'll see them numbers jumping. And then there's certain niggas, you speak their name, them numbers ain't gonna move. But you know why? Because it's controlled. This whole shit is controlled. That's why some days you'll see your shit drop. That's why I'm trying to tell my niggas, don't think you bugging out when you don't see your shit moving. When your shit ain't moving, a lot of time, like niggas said, you being shadow banned and you being controlled. Your shit is, they basically trying to slowly shut your shit down. See, now they not just knocking niggas off, they slowly shutting your shit down. Like, they trying to discourage you. They trying to make you slow down on your content now. That's why you'll see, especially a lot of niggas that's controversial, speak their own mind, got their own opinion, you'll start seeing a lot of y'all shit slowing down. That's all by design. Then you'll see the ignorant niggas that say the most dumbest shit, they shit be flying. They shit gonna keep going. Or the niggas that's not talking about nothing, you're gonna always see they shit be going, moving. Because I'm telling you what's going on. It's not hard to figure this shit out. When you dropping real shit, you got real content, or they know your channel represents some real shit. Because I'm gonna tell you this too. They study our comments. When you got, sometimes you might got a lot of positive feedback in your comments, niggas dropping jewels in your comments. When they start seeing certain shit, they're gonna control you and slow your shit down on purpose to discourage you. And then you'll see, like I said, a nigga can get on here and talk about nonsense all day and they gonna let that shit jump. That's why I was trying to tell you with that whole R. Kelly shit. It's an R. Kelly slander campaign. That's why damn near, basically what I'm telling you is they're gonna let you bash R. Kelly right now. You see, the way YouTube set up, it's okay to bash R. Kelly right now. That's why the R. Kelly numbers are gonna move. That's just how it goes. Certain people are authorized and certain people ain't. Now you start speaking on the wrong people, watch your video don't go nowhere, and then eventually you're gonna start getting strikes, flag. You'll see how this shit go. It's all by design. Right now they are studying influence and they trying to see who really got power and control. And YouTube is the last platform where niggas could be themselves, have an influence, make money, and do things within the community and touch a lot of people at one time. That's why you're gonna understand that it's a lot of agents on here and we on the last days of this shit. Meaning, we know this shit been out for over 10 years, but right now we coming to the end of this shit. That's why I'm telling all my new content creators, all my niggas that create content, you gotta step your shit up and get what you gotta get done now, get into the flow and start evolving. Because my point is we gotta understand, like I said, this whole shit became Pornhub. This whole shit is just trash now. It's going down the gutter little by little. You gotta see it. It's happening in slow motion. So get on your shit, pay attention, and just understand that when your shit ain't moving, it's not you, it's not you not bugging, it's not because you got whack content, it's just that certain content they're not letting fly no more. And if you got a certain type of subscribers that might say certain things of certain natures, they're not gonna let you go on. That's just what's going on, because it's a lot of ages on YouTube right now. And it's a fact. That's why certain niggas, I'm not saying their name, because they working. And it's a lot of suspect niggas on here. You got cleaned up crackheads on here right now. And what I mean by cleaned up crackheads, you got some crackheads that are cleaned up, but they still haven't changed their principles and morals. A crackhead will do anything for $1. That's just the facts. So you got some people that cleaned their ways, but they didn't clean up all of their behavior, and they still got crackhead ways. And it's called no integrity. And a lot of people on YouTube infiltrating right now as we speak. And that's why I'm gonna get into everything I gotta speak on today. Cause there's a lot of funny shit been going on, and niggas been putting me on to some of the shit that's been going on. And like I said, this is another thing I'm gonna say. Everything ain't my business. I'm not here to diss niggas. But when you represent New York, like I said, and you speaking like you the national New York City spokesman, and everything you say and do you put on the hood, you put on New York, you put on Brooklyn, everything you say you want to put on the city. Once you start saying foul shit or once you start going out of pocket, I'ma say something. That's just me. Because I support all my New York niggas and I have supported everybody off the rip. Even the niggas I so-called diss, I supported them from the rip. But when them niggas started, when niggas did something that was foul or was playing themselves, I said something about it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you like this. It's the same thing if you go into a store or if you're in a restaurant and you spending your money or you supporting something and you're not happy, you're gonna say something about what's going on. Like if you're not satisfied, you're gonna speak to let the people know in that store, that restaurant, you're not happy with what you just bought, your merchandise. I'm not happy with this meal. And that's what it is. When you niggas come out repping New York and you're not coming right in the Zach, I'm gonna let you know. That's my whole point. I'm not here to diss nobody, but this is my point. Nigga, if you from Texas, I don't got nothing to say. If you from fucking Arkansas, Seattle, I don't got nothing to say. I shut the fuck up. But when you got New York in your mouth and you misrepresent that shit, I'ma say something. You know why? Because a long time, niggas been letting shit rock. And being that niggas been letting a lot of shit rock, it's a lot of fake narratives about New York right now as we speak. I'm trying to tell you niggas, I have seen so much funny shit. Like this one thing I seen, check this out. Y'all might have heard it too. I heard a nigga talking on the show the other day, and he said out his mouth that, and this was a New York nigga, he said that Charlemagne is the real voice of New York. You see, it was a brother, one brother was saying how Haas is the voice of New York, and the nigga was like, nah, he ain't. Charlemagne the God is the voice of New York. And in my mind, I'm like, why would you say some dumbass shit like that? For one, you know that man from South Carolina. For two, you know Charlemagne be clowning. He is not a real New York representative. But that's how the internet portrays shit. And if you don't say nothing, it goes on and on. Now, mind you, this nigga said that in the chat. He said Charlemagne was the voice of New York. And I ain't no telling how many people heard that, how many people subscribe to that. But these are the fake narratives that get out here. And when you don't say nothing, people believe that shit. So I have to say shit about certain things. Not to diss niggas. I got to just speak on shit because nobody else gonna say nothing. But the man said that Charlemagne was the voice of New York. And we know that's a lie. Charlemagne, he has a, look, he is a voice in New York on one aspect, but that's like saying Ebro is the voice of New York. That's like saying Funk Flex is the voice of New York. They are voices that speak from New York, but they are not the end all and be all voice of New York. You see, that's a difference. When you're the voice of New York, you got influence over the people and the people love you. Or I say at least majority of the people got love for you. When you're the voice of New York, the people get behind you. But Charlemagne is not the voice of New York, my nigga. That's just what it is. Charlemagne has a big voice, but he don't even know New York history. All right? He haven't even been on all the blocks in New York. He didn't grow up in New York City. That's what you niggas gotta understand. Yeah, it ain't where you from, it's where you at. But like Havoc say, sometimes it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Fuck where you at, it's where you from. Sometimes that's the saying too. And some niggas are ashamed of where they from and they don't want to rep where they from. So that's why niggas like Charlemagne, he got a heavy New York swag. He been in New York a long time, don't get it fucked up. But my point is, when you say a nigga's the voice of New York, you gotta basically, you gotta be born in New York, man. You gotta be born, your family gotta be born, you gotta be born and raised on them streets. If you not born and raised on them streets, you ain't ride them trains, them buses, you ain't walk down them blocks, you ain't had no fights, you ain't shed no blood, you're not really from New York, all right? You're just not. If you ain't go to elementary school, junior high school, you're not really from New York for real. You understand? You ain't hanging them projects. Niggas don't really know you like that. You're not really from New York. So Charlemagne could never be the voice of New York. He's only the voice of New York because he's on Power 105. Power 105 is the major platform for New York. But just because Charlemagne is on that radio, he is not the voice of New York. For the simple fact, a lot of people don't even agree with him all the time. But according to the internet, if you let the internet tell it, Charlamagne is a voice of New York. That's my whole point. When niggas start talking crazy and they start pushing false shit, that's why I gotta say something, because I got to. And everybody else, you should be saying something too. You shouldn't be letting niggas say crazy shit if they misrepresent your city or your town, because that's how that shit get out there. And like I said, it's been a New York slander campaign, I say, for about 10 years now. That shit was going out ever since Trinidad James came out and was talking crazy and niggas had to put hands on him. It's been going on since then. Like, since niggas was pressing niggas, you know, this shit been going on for a minute. It's been a lot of New York slander. And don't get me wrong, we've been at the top for a minute. What goes around comes around. Karma, don't get it fucked up. New York shit on a lot of people, burned a lot of bridges. Don't get it fucked up. I understand that. But the fake shit, the false narratives, and the false promotion and the false propaganda, that's the shit we not going for. Like, my point is, New York ain't never been on clown time. You got a lot of niggas did clown shit, but New York as a whole has never been a city of clowns. That's what niggas got misconstrued. And I'm not here to just keep talking about New York City, but I had to clarify that shit because I seen a nigga say Charlamagne was a voice of New York. And I'm like, that shit is sad because it's just showing you how niggas be painting fake pictures. And this shit be going on and on and on. That's why I'm trying to tell you, we in a world of confusion right now. We in a world of confusion, chaos, and mayhem, and niggas gonna keep that shit going. That's why I'm about to get into this last, well, not just the last topic, but I'm about to get into a topic, and this shit is real. Because I heard that niggas been talking a little reckless, and they're not getting a point. They're not getting a point. Y'all saw the video. I shared the video. I shared the video of a man that was in penitentiary, said out his own mouth. This is from a true penitentiary story from prison. A man told a story of how his homeboy or a nigga he knew or a nigga he was affiliated, whatever you want to call it, violated a young man in jail. A nigga told a story of how a man violated a young boy in jail, and the young boy was leaking blood to the point where the blood was leaking and coming out of the cell. The blood was in the hallway outside the cell, so we know that was a lot of blood. But my point is this. The man explained the story, but the way the story sounded, it didn't sound right. So basically, you witnessed a raping, and when the man, after he finished raping this individual, he looked at you and hollered at you, and you basically got shook and kept it moving. That's basically what you said out your mouth. You witnessed a rape, and you just got shook and kept it moving. Now, I know, and don't get it fucked up in jail. Everybody business ain't everybody business. I understand that. Don't get it fucked up. I understand that. But when you dealing with rape, and you dealing with when you dealing with a nigga getting raped to the point he bleeding, and you let that rape nigga live, and you ain't pop on that nigga with that mop, or you ain't pop on him out that cell, that just shows how your character is, my nigga. That just shows what type of nigga you is. Now, a lot of niggas like to disrespect blood, or they got their feelings about blood or whatever, but one thing's for sure. If a blood homie in jail ever happen to come across a man violating somebody to the point he got blood leaking, that individual that's doing that rape, the homies are going to tend to that man, and they're going to spank him and take him out real easy. They're going to handle that. You see? That's the difference. That's the fucking difference. So like I said, now you got niggas online and they want to act like they for the kids and they for the youth. And I ain't knocking that. But why the fuck you ain't helped that youth that got violated in that G-Wall? That's what I want to know. Now, if I'm bugging, I'm bugging. But I never in my life, I know a lot of niggas been to jail, my nigga. I know a lot of niggas been done time. And I have never heard a nigga tell a story of a nigga getting violated to the point where he's leaking blood out his ass. Allegedly. That shit is disgusting, but my point is this. If you didn't pop on that nigga that violated that boy, that says a lot about your character. And I'm not really interested in a nigga acting like he want to help the youth now that he free. But when he was locked up, he wasn't trying to help the youth then. You feel me? I'm showing you how niggas only want to do shit when it's convenient. See, niggas want to be for the black race when it's convenient. But see, if that was, like I told you, I'm going to say it again. I don't care. If that was a blood nigga, and it was a blood, his job was to clean the hallways up, and that homie was coming through the hall, and he followed a blood trail, and that blood trail led to a cell, and the nigga was violating the nigga, I'm pretty sure that homie is going to put all the homies on point, and that nigga that's in that block is going to be up out of that block. You can bet that. You see, that's the difference of a real gangster and a nigga acting like he a gangster. Because a gangster don't pick and choose his battles. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. That's why I'm trying to tell you right now, I'm not even co-signing niggas no more. Because I noticed something. When you co-sign a nigga too fast, you're going to expose yourself. You're going to fucking play yourself. And like I told you, you're going to make yourself look bipolar co-signing niggas. So I shared the video so niggas can see and analyze it for themselves. And I'm going to put it in a fucking comment section. I'm going to put it in a description box. So am I bugging? Or niggas can tell me if I'm bugging. So I don't respect no nigga for one that's being a sidekick in a doja, talking tough online, but when this individual's locked up in jail, he watched a nigga get violated. Or he turned his head and act like he ain't know a nigga got violated. And then when the nigga finished violating the young boy, looked at him like, what's good, nigga? Basically, you got a problem with it? Nigga said no, kept it moving. You heard? That's what I got out of it from out his own mouth. That's what I got out the story. I don't know. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a lot of suspect ass niggas. And yeah, today it's starting out rough. You dig? I had a little computer technicalities earlier. You feel me? I was in my boxes in my fucking do-rag. You heard? So if niggas would have been here early, you would have seen my face. So this ain't got nothing to do with no clout, nigga. You heard? I'm a simple ass nigga, meaning I'm down to earth. I'm about that life. You see, but what you niggas gonna understand? I don't got nothing to hide. I'm a real nigga, but you gotta understand this. I can either bring you the light or I can bring you darkness. And a lot of you niggas talk that talk, but you ain't built for that darkness. You heard? Because when I bang, nigga, I get wicked. When I bang, I get satanic, nigga. That's why I don't deal on that level. That's why I'm a man of peace. That's why I talk to the people. I don't talk down to the people. I don't talk like I got all the answers. I'm that nigga. You got to follow me or hit the like button, hit the like button. Or if y'all don't hit the like button, I ain't going to talk no more. Fuck y'all. That's the lame shit niggas do. Oh, I'm giving you this juice. Yeah, I'm giving you this knowledge. Hit the like button. Nigga, fuck the like button. And nigga, fuck you. You niggas is all about, see, it's the niggas at the top that always claim somebody about clicks and views and they want shares and they want clout. But these the main niggas always saying hit the like button. These the main niggas always saying, matter of fact, they talk down to you like they doing you a favor, right? And then when you don't agree with them, they start dissing you on their channel. They start blocking you on their channel because you don't agree with them. So basically, you only good today when you donating, right? See, like my people in the chat, that's love. Salute to the chat. You see, check this out. Check this out. When you donating to them niggas, you good money today. But tomorrow, when you disagree with them niggas will block you or tell you, shut up, you don't know nothing. I'm showing you foul behavior and niggas that are not businessmen, niggas that don't really respect the people, they just here to book you. But then they want to act like when they go live, they doing you a fucking favor. That's how I know niggas is fucking crazy out their mind. And this ain't about no clout, but it's the last time I address this shit. This the fucking last time I'm address these niggas, and these niggas, they showing clown behavior. Like I said, A nigga claimed to be from East New York, Brooklyn, which is my hood, all right? That's why I earned my bones at as a youngin'. That's where all my loved ones are at and from. A lot of lost lives are in my hood. My point is this. A nigga be online claiming he from East New York. But the way he repping East New York is not how we rep. Now, give niggas a pass. Like I told you, I'm going to break this down to you niggas too. You see, y'all don't respect niggas when they ain't got no, see, that's how y'all do, see? When a nigga ain't got no views, or say when I got like 160 subscribers, niggas don't respect you. They think when you speak, you clout chasing, or you's a flunky ass nigga, right? Now, I hollered at this individual when I had really no followers subscribing, and I told this man, I said, yo, bro, focus on building your shit up. I said, don't let that nigga use you. I said, that nigga's gonna try to use you for content and dispose of you. The reason why I said that, because I saw the man Blizz go on his channel. Blizz from East New York. I gotta say it because niggas, so I want niggas to know who I'm talking about, what I'm saying. Because this is the last time I speak on it. Blizz is from East New York. So I had love for Blizz. I got nothing against him. I don't like Doggy Diamonds. And I'm going to tell you why. I got reasons why, you feel me? And it's not personal, but I'm going to tell you why I don't like him. He's a capping ass nigga, right? He's an opportunist. He's a fucking fraud. The reason why I'm going to say that, he play all sides. He go wherever it's popping. He's another nigga behind the scenes that been flagging niggas and hating on niggas. But this is my point. He another nigga that been using Brooklyn for so long to maintain his, like, he make it like he's the Brooklyn spokesman. And he been doing that for a long time. And like I told niggas, he's nothing but a cameraman. But this man tried to diss me, you heard? He tried to diss me on his platform when I was up and coming. And you know how he do that little voice, that little microphone shit, that little Darth Vader shit? Yeah, motherfucker. That little fake shit he be doing. He tried to clown me like that on his channel, nigga. Talking about, yeah, there's some nigga online. He ain't really got no viewers or subscribers. He always talking like this. And he trying to talk this little talk, right? On this big platform. And the nigga Blizz, he's sitting right there. You heard? He from my hood, so I support Blizz. I ain't taking personal towards Blizz. You heard? He from East New York. But I told him, don't be no doja, and you need to do your own thing. So basically, when I spoke what I spoke, that's when Doggy Diamonds tried to make Blizz that little fake ass icon on his channel. Because he thought he was gonna pimp him out and just put his Cash App on there. But the whole time, Blizz was getting a nigga 25, getting a nigga a whole lot of views. And then after I said what I said, he tried to go away from Blizz for a minute and do some other shit, and that shit ain't work. He had to go back to Blizz. You heard? It's a fact. But this my point. Y'all niggas act like y'all the end all and be all of Brooklyn. But y'all don't really talk about shit. You know why y'all don't really talk about shit? Because niggas don't want to get that channel knocked down. So let's not play. Niggas don't want to get their channel knocked down, and niggas are in bed with certain individuals. Certain niggas want to still be in an entertainment game, so that's why they play the game. See, don't let niggas fool you. Niggas be playing the game, all right? Niggas are in bed with certain companies, and they want to make you think they for the streets in the hood, but they not. That's why I said, oh boy, getting pimped for content. You're getting pimped for content because this niggas are signing deals. Niggas are keeping their shit going off of you, and you have no access. That's all I'm saying. Up and coming niggas' channels are growing, and you just a sidekick. If a nigga wasn't from East New York, nigga, I had nothing to say about it. But you from East New York, and you a sidekick ass nigga, right? And I seen you talk a lot of shit about Sinetta, the whole conscious community, and then when niggas popped out, y'all niggas got quiet. I seen that in my own eyes. Niggas was talking a lot of shit, but when Sinetta and certain other individuals started throwing their shots back, niggas back down. Like we all heard when Sinetta punked Doggy Diamonds online. Did we not hear that man go out like a chump and a coward? Who in their right mind gonna let any nigga call their house 2, 3 in the morning? You call my crib 2, 3 in the morning, I don't give a fuck who you is, you getting banged on. I'm not explaining nothing. But we heard niggas explaining themselves online after niggas called their crib and violated their shit. But niggas are diss me. You see, niggas are diss an up-and-coming so-called YouTuber. Niggas are diss a little nigga, put the bass in their voice, you motherfucker, this and that. But when a nigga call him out, he start talking real low. Yeah, man, what's going on, bro? Yeah, you talking real nice now like a bitch. That's what niggas do. That's why I don't respect niggas. And if you run with niggas like that, you's a clown too. So I want to know, at the end of the day, where you gonna be at, Blizz? When the shit all said and done, you gonna still be on the block? Where you gonna be at, my nigga? Because right now, you on a sinking ship. You on a sinking ship because you ain't want to establish yourself, nigga. And this my whole point. You from the hood, right? But when I seen that video, niggas from East New York don't get down like that. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. We not gonna watch no man get violated and be cool with the nigga that did the violating. We not doing that. So I need some explaining. Niggas want to talk that gangster shit. I need to hear a breakdown of that video, and this my point. When niggas talking about other niggas, it's all good. Niggas' whole channels are built off dissing entertainment, talking about motherfuckers, talking about this one. They built their channels off talking about other people and dissing people. When you say one thing about them, they get in their feelings. That's how I know they bitches. Niggas say anything about me. You heard? But my point is this. You niggas be crying, flagging, and you start telling because you know you don't want to lose. Niggas do not want to lose credibility because you niggas know if you lose credibility and your channel start flopping, nigga, you're done. You are fucking done and you know it. You fucking know you done. And the sidekick nigga, when it's all said and done, he gonna be back in the projects. He gonna be doing nothing. That's just what it is. So that's what I'm trying to say. If I don't like a nigga, matter of fact, I'm gonna bring this shit to back in the days in the street for you niggas that like to co-sign niggas. Now, you know, if niggas got beef with an individual and it's on site, when we see that man, we gonna air him out. And all of a sudden, here you go, co-signing him, talking about that's my man, that's my man. Well, you know how it go. When niggas pull up, if you with that man, you know how it go down. That's what I'm trying to tell you, how co-signing has went to another level. So y'all co-signing nigga, right? But when shit get lit, you don't want to stand next to that man. And a lot of you niggas are co-signing, right? And y'all sacrificing your own brand, y'all sacrificing your own integrity. Why the fuck you think you got everybody got their own YouTube channel? But a lot of y'all niggas want to create a channel and then hop on other niggas' dick to make you think that's gonna make your channel pop. But that's what you're going wrong at. You're supposed to be trying to be bigger than the next nigga. Not following. Not letting a nigga drain you for all your content. I'll be damned if I get on another nigga's show where his shit is monetized and I'm going to keep dropping jewels. And when it's all said and done, I got to wait for this nigga to call me and say, yo, you ready to go live, son? Fuck that. I'm going to get my own shit popping. So when I reached out to the homie, to the brother, it was out of love. I was like, yo, bro, I was basically telling I'll get behind you, promote. I'm with you, bro. Do your own thing. Niggas love you, bro. But he ain't acknowledging nigga. You feel me? And these are the same niggas. They wasn't sharing me when I was coming up. That's my whole point. You see, the niggas that fuck with me now, y'all my peoples. The motherfuckers that wasn't trying to share help a nigga, fuck y'all niggas. It's period. Because I know y'all haters and y'all in the fucking way. Now don't get it fucked up. I'm not trying to just discredit niggas. I'm not trying to destroy niggas' channel. I don't have that power or authority. I want niggas to get their money and do what they do. But just know you're not going to be saying anything out your fucking mouth and niggas ain't going to check you. And my point is they got a lot to say and all we want to know is what the fuck is popping with that Prison X video about the young boy getting raped to the point he bleeding out his ass and is coming out the cell all the way into the hallway and you mopped it up and then you walked away. The nigga said you good and you walked away. You heard? And you ain't checked that nigga the next day. But you said you for the kids. Now we gonna ponder on that for 1 second. You say you for the kids. All right. See, a nigga like me, if an innocent person got violated like that, I'm popping off. That's me. An innocent victim get violated, I'ma pop off. Because I've always been anti-bully. Always. So when I see bully niggas, I don't like bully niggas. I don't. And I don't like arrogant niggas because an arrogant nigga is like a, they like bullies too. See, when a nigga's arrogant, he got the traits of a bully. Like how niggas get on their platform and they try to bully little YouTubers and diss little YouTubers. Those are arrogant bully ass niggas, you heard? Those are the same lame pussy ass niggas on the street. They didn't hold no weight. Now they feeling themselves because they got a little platform and they actually thought that YouTube make them irrelevant in this world. But I'm trying to tell you niggas, these niggas will do anything for $1. They'll do anything. And some niggas are cool with being sidekicks. And then they go on their channel and talk their little greasy shit. But this is my point, right? When niggas is bringing that heat, y'all niggas got real quiet. You only want to pick and choose your battles. Niggas be on their platform, basing on the mic, talking about, yeah, nigga, all this stupid shit. You's a fucking clown nigga, right? All you gonna do is sit back in that recliner, you gonna let Blizz run his mouth, and you gonna try to get views and get paid off that man. That's all you're doing. You're pimping Blizz on your platform, all right? Your shit is boring. You gotta see him make up shit every day, and then you think niggas clout chasing you. But I know you got a little deal behind the scenes, and you in bed with niggas, all right? I know what's going on. That's why I told you before, niggas ain't gonna speak on this Biggie situation. And for those that just tapped in, I started talking about the new movie, City of Lies. And it's about the Biggie Smalls case and the investigation by Russell Poole, played by no other than Johnny Depp. And Forrest Whitaker in the movie too. And Johnny Depp did a fucking good ass job playing Russell Poole. That nigga's an acting motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you that. Anytime that man could play a pirate, that man could play Public Enemy, he could play John Dillinger, and now he playing Russell Poole. Johnny Depp is a wicked motherfucking actor. That nigga's nice. But my point is this. They going into the Biggie Smalls case. But my point is this. Niggas that claim to be from Brooklyn do never. Now, I even heard Gene Deal go ham on the Biggie Smalls case, the Biggie Smalls topic, all about Biggie Smalls. You heard Gene Deal damn near put his life on the line speaking about Biggie, right? So why bitch ass niggas like Doggy Diamond that claim he from Brooklyn, claim Biggie was in his crib, in his fucking crib, on his block. His claim to fame is he grew up with Big and them. That's his fucking claim to fame on YouTube and in life, nigga. But he will not speak on how Big got murked and how certain niggas in Cali had their hands in the pot. He ain't gonna speak on that because he cool with Reggie Wright Jr., all right? I'm gonna blow you niggas up because you sucker ass niggas. And it's the last time I'm gonna speak on you niggas. You are not real Brooklyn representatives. You not the end all and be all, nigga. And like I said, nigga, I can go live in my fucking boxes and my do-rag right now and show my face, nigga. And I ain't even take a shower yet, nigga. That's how much you niggas don't mean nothing to me. That's a fact. So why these niggas don't never talk about what's really going on? Why y'all niggas don't talk about trafficking? You got a lot to say, Blizz. Why you ain't talking about this trafficking and how these little girls get snatched up? Huh? All y'all want to do is point the finger and say, these niggas dumb. Oh, they dumb over there. The youth, they stupid. Back in my time, back in our day, we did it like this. Man, fuck that shit y'all talking about. Why y'all not talking about how Joe Biden got the IRS flagging everybody's account? Why y'all not talking about the food shortage that's going on? Why y'all not talking about nothing anti-democratic? That's what I want to know. Because a lot of you niggas are in programs. See, I know you work with the city. Yeah, I heard niggas say about how they, see, a lot of y'all niggas work with organizations and y'all in certain programs, so you can't say shit. So I don't know who the fuck you fooling when you get online trying to talk that gangster shit. A lot of you niggas are complying. Y'all got to understand something. Some of these organizations are tied in with the police. Some of these organizations are under 501c3 government contracts. And a lot of niggas are selling out to these organizations, taking bags. And a lot of these niggas are under oath and they tied into these organizations so they can't talk. So they want to get on YouTube, sell you a bunch of bullshit, and they act like they for the people. And then when the people don't do what they want to do, they want to start dissing niggas, blocking niggas. I'm telling you how these niggas do it. But the reason why I said that because y'all niggas from Brooklyn, but y'all don't ever talk about that Biggie small situation on how he got lined up and how niggas betrayed Big. You got the art of dialect. He go hard for Tupac. You got a lot of channels dedicated to Tupac. Niggas be going ham for Tupac. But nobody from Brooklyn want to speak on Big. I ain't talking about promote the Big agenda. Niggas won't even cover that whole Big situation for one day. You see? Like I said before, remember when Gene Deal was coming out with his story? Doggy Diamonds didn't want to interview him because he tried to say Gene Deal was a liar. He said Gene Deal was capping. He didn't want to fuck with Gene Deal. But when it was convenient during the pandemic and them fucking views started going down and nigga ain't had no content, who you want to interview? Gene Deal. But the whole time, he cool with Reggie Wright Jr. And Gene Deal, he got smoked with Reggie Wright Jr. But Doggy Diamonds, he's an opportunist. So he cool with Reggie Wright Jr. and Gene Deal. I'm showing you a clown-ass nigga and want to say Brooklyn. Nigga, Brooklyn niggas don't work like that. Either you're all in, nigga, or you're all out. That's how we get down. But you scared because you down with Digital Soapbox, whatever network. I got love for them, nigga. They need to give me a deal because I showed them how to move them units. You heard? Because Doggy Diamonds is a fraud. He's boring. He cannot go live. His shit gonna flop. He's not gonna make no revenue. Period. So you just talk what you want to talk, nigga. You're boring. So all you better do is keep getting features and keep getting niggas to come on that show because your shit is boring. Period. Shout out to MREC, East New York. I'm gonna say that at that. That's a hustler right there. You heard? That's a hustler. The other nigga, he a nigga that just want to sit in the chair like he the godfather of YouTube, right? And talk shit on his mic like, fuck all you niggas. That's what he do. Only a clown would do shit like that on a national scale. And the sidekick co-signs the shit. Cause he keep going on every day. He don't want to start his own channel. He wanna be the dude boy on the other nigga channel. But that's the same nigga that was in jail and watched the nigga get violated and didn't say nothing. So I'm gonna leave that at that. So I want to hear you niggas break that shit down and explain that shit to me. How you for the youth, but you let a youth get violated in penitentiary? Was you scared? Was you shook? Well, if you were scared and you were shook, that's okay. But you can't claim East New York out your mouth, and you can't say you an East New York representative, because we don't get down like that. Every nigga I know from East New York, nigga, got war wounds because they go out for theirs, my nigga. Most niggas from East New York got stabbings, bullet wounds, because when you put in work, you get work put in sometime on you. But a lot of you niggas, you're not willing to put in no work, and you want to sit out here and stick your chest out like you the spokesman for Brooklyn. No, nigga, you're not. You just a nigga on a platform, running your fucking mouth, using Brooklyn to make you look lit. That's it. So with that note, I said what I said, nigga. Explain that video to me. Explain that video to the people, because for some reason, the whole video popped on my timeline today. That's why I had to share this shit. I said, why the fuck is the whole video pop? That's why I told you niggas about YouTube. You see? I was not looking for that. I put that on my kids, my grandma. I put it on my family. I was not even looking for that. Yeah, I know I shared the video. No Punk had. I shared it yesterday. But today I went on, as soon as I went on YouTube, that video popped up. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. That's how I know that all this shit is being regulated. So all I want to know is, what's popping with the video? What's popping with the video? If you say you for the kids, and you watch the kid get violated, explain to me how you still for the kids. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. You feel me? Because a lot of these niggas be playing. So like I said, shout out to the chat. Diz NY. Queen of Detroit. I see y'all. This ain't no hate. This right here is shit that gotta be said because nobody gonna say it. Niggas always acting like they don't see nothing, they don't know nothing, everybody cool. They be quick to share niggas show. You understand? Niggas don't understand. Exactly, brother. Black 718. I'm put on the screen. Prison X stories. Exactly. Prison story about a man getting raped to the point he got blood leaking out of him. I never in my life heard no shit like that. I never in my life heard no shit like that from no nigga came home from jail, told me no stupid ass shit like that. And with that note, like I said, nigga, address that. Niggas got a lot of mouth. I want you niggas address that shit. You ain't gonna address that shit, nigga, we gonna let this shit be. I ain't gonna speak on niggas' name no more. That's what I'm saying. That might be it. I think that's a checkmate, nigga. I think that's a fucking checkmate. I think that's a checkmate. Because you, Blizz, you been in jail with a nigga getting violated. You the other nigga. You doing business or you cool with the niggas that might have had their hands in a Biggie Small situation. So both of you niggas is suspect. And I hope you niggas keep going live and keep doing your thing and keep being prosperous. Subscribe to their channel, you feel me? Subscribe to Doggy Diamonds TV. This ain't no hate. But I want you niggas to address some real shit and stop playing. And the reason why I say that is because somebody from the 4NOFAME Mafia told me about how niggas was talking greasy. You heard? They was talking greasy. So therefore, I gotta let it be known. And I'm gonna leave this shit alone from here on after. I ain't saying nothing about neither one of them niggas. But I wanted to show you how this nigga is a YouTube bully. And he think because he got a big platform, content. You know why? Because I got the juice, nigga. And you don't. You're fucking boring. All right? Niggas fuck around, watch your live, and go to sleep. Period. And you niggas sound like grumpy old men. You're mad because the 90s and early 2000s are over and you can't relate with what's going on now. And the young niggas do not respect you, so a lot of you niggas are bitter. And a lot of you niggas look like ex-fiends, ex-crackheads, and ex-40-ounce drinkers. You heard? Period. Period. That's what it is. So you can take it or leave it. With that note, salute to the chat. I'm out.